Hey guys, just watched the Suicide Squad from HBO Max, and first impressions. I'll let my wife, who is known for her, a lot of words for her film reviews. What did you think? So you're saying it wasn't what you thought it was going to be, or
About 30 seconds in, I knew it was going to be bad.
all right? Well, first off, probably the first 5 to 10 minutes they could have just cut out completely altogether. Had nothing really to do with the story or brought anything to it. And
Yeah, the backstories were boring.
yeah, and
Could cut some of that runtime out.
yeah, I mean, there were some decent things that I liked about it. I mean, some of the characters, Idris Elba, John Cena, you know, even Sylvester Stallone as the voice of the Croc, or not the Croc. Sorry, that's the better one. Um, the the Great White Shark. But I don't know, man. I said all these reviews and people are saying, man, it's so good, it's so good. Gratuitous blood. I mean, just all out from beginning to end. I mean, they didn't have that, yeah, exploding. I felt like we were in a Rambo movie, or yes, Rambo movie, Kill Bill, like blood and
Kill
guts
Bill is
everywhere.
good though because
Yeah,
it's laughable spewing of blood. This
yeah,
is just like overkill. It's just like I don't need to see chunks flying at the screen. That doesn't do anything for me. Like you could have cut
yeah.
that out too. Like you could have made it like implied. Works for me. I don't need to see chunks.
You could have
And then I
had,
don't need to rehash the chunks a couple times. Yeah, I don't need that either. That doesn't do anything for me, and it adds to the runtime of the movie.
yeah. I just think it was more like, how could I make this movie so bad that you love the first movie, which we love the first movie.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know why people don't like it, but I
yeah,
guess people's taste has changed. Like, they like the gore and violence and stuff, but I'm like, where's the good stuff? Because that don't do anything for me.
yeah. But I mean, like I said, there's some parts of it that I liked. I didn't like the villain or the kaiju slash Pacific Rim type starfish person
Yeah,
that
I
they
thought they,
had.
like, stole that from, the whole thing was, like, stolen from, like, aliens
Pacific
and
Rim.
I don't know, was that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in a starfish costume? Because that was bad. It was bad.
So pretty much my wife's preview is this. I would give it a not a full, not a but a so, but definitely a quarter thumb. But definitely, I mean, glad we didn't see it in the theaters. HBO Max definitely the way to go. Definitely see if you want to. But I mean, you're not missing anything not seeing it in theaters. But it definitely makes you, think about the original and going, man, I said the characters, the backstory, the music,
The
just
music. I saw reviews where people thought the music was so good in this movie. I thought the music sucked. The music was fantastic in the other movie.
well, plus
I
it,
was like, where's the good stuff?
well, plus I mean, each character in the original had its own specific music to that character, and it was really well done. Plus, Flag. I mean, not
I
to give
think you
any
cared more about the characters in the
original,
original.
yes. In
I
this,
didn't really care about these people.
I mean,
Even with the backstories, they didn't do anything for me. It didn't make me like, oh, I really like this person.
well, and
Do anything
like,
for me
well,
at
and
all.
even like Idris Alba, he was kind of a douchebag. I said to his kid, and like you're like,
Well,
well,
that whole conversation, I'm like, what was the point of that whole conversation?
yeah,
It
to
was stupid.
and you're yelling at
And I love him.
yeah, and you're yelling and you're doing all this stuff, but then really you
I don't see what the point of that whole anything was.
Yeah, so
Didn't
it
do anything to
it
me.
it pretty much was just
The storyline with Deadshot and his daughter
Will Smith.
was way better. This one I was like,
There's really no backstory.
connection.
Yeah.